Hello students, welcome to another video on speeches. In the previous videos, we understood various techniques of speeches, and now we shall focus on the context of the speech delivered. And in this video, we shall focus on the historical context. Now the question comes, what is historical context? Historical context refers to social, political, cultural and economic environment when the speech was delivered. And these conditions, social, cultural dynamics, can profoundly shape the content of the speech and the tone and effectiveness. Everything is impacted by the historical context when the speech was delivered. Now, we'll talk about the key components of historical context. First is time period, then cultural climate, political landscape and economic conditions of that time. Now, why is historical context important? It is important as it shapes the context, then informing rhetoric, and then reflecting cultural climate. Now let's understand these 3 points in detail. Shaping context. Historical events and societal movements often serve as the backdrop for speeches, influencing the topics and themes addressed by speakers. Next is informing rhetoric. The language, rhetoric and persuasive strategies employed in a speech can be influenced by the historical moment in which it was delivered. And the third is reflecting culture climate. Speeches can provide valuable insights into the prevailing attitudes, values and challenges of a particular historical period. Now, after understanding why the historical context is important, we shall understand that while analyzing the historical context, there are various questions that come to our mind. First is when and where the speech was delivered. Then, what major events or social movements were there at that time. And then, how did the speaker's background and experiences influence the speech? Next is what societal issues or conflicts might have shaped the speaker's perspective and message. So, next we'll understand how the historical context impacts on the interpretation of the speech. Understanding historical context, it enriches speech interpretation. How does it do that? By revealing the speaker's intentions, cultural setting and broader thematic significance. Now we'll see some examples of historical contexts. First is Charles Dickens. In 1859, he was set against the backdrop of French Revolution. So he explores themes of social injustice, sacrifice and redemption, reflecting the turmoil of his own time. And the next example is Maya Angelou. Her memoir depicts her experiences of growing up in the Jim Crow South. It offers a poignant portrayal of racial discrimination and resilience during the civil rights movement. So the society, how it is going on, it definitely reflects on the author's work. And now it is the task time. You have to choose one's famous speech, like Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. You have to research on the following issues: historical events during that time, speaker's purpose and audience, and then how the speech addressed challenges of the era. That's all for today. Wait for the next video. Till then, happy learning.